Here we go again. I went to Toys R Us again and got the Rubik's 4x4 and the Rubik's Void Cube. They even have a hole through the display here. So I want to get into the 4x4 first because I had the old Rubik's 4x4. This one is new, but I don't know how new because my old one was really old. This is a new one with tiles and probably a better design. Okay, let's get this open. Aw, it's only for one player. That's so sad. Okay, let's try this out. Yes. This is what's finally gonna make me turn accurately. I had the old version and I gave it away to a friend, but it was super flimsy, and this one is just now super tight. Oh, and this is $30. So 4x4 $30, Void Cube $25, and 12% tax. Too bad there's no discount code JPerm. I guess that's how Toys R Us stays in business. Oh my god. I can just do a slice turn, like, There we go. This cube is so stiff that somehow the outer layers are still attached to the core while this layer is not, and I can just do a slice turn like that. Amazing speed cubing technology. This is now the type of cube where if you can't turn one way, then what you should just do is like, okay, so I can't go this way, you can just turn 3 times the other way. Oh my god, there's no guarantee I can go in either direction. There's also internal pieces getting caught, so this is a funky design to say the least. So I'm gonna try solving this later, and I'll be very surprised if I can get under a minute, because I normally get around 35 seconds, but this cube is just impossible to turn. Like, doing one turn, I can't even guarantee that'll happen in under 1 second. Also, this cube is really large, so here's a 59mm cube next to it, which is way more comfortable in my hands. I don't know if it looks that way, but this cube is definitely too big for my hands. Now, with an all-new mechanical design, play is smoother and faster. See, this is very important terminology, smoother and faster. They never claimed that the cube was smooth nor fast. They just said it's more smooth and more fast than the previous one, which is probably true. I want to lube this and see what happens. So here's the lube from, the cube lube. So this is the lube I got from the 3x3 unboxing. I don't want to be using non-legitimate, non-Rubik's lubes in here because it might ruin it. Original Rubik's products only. Anything from China is banned. I have zero clue how to take this apart. It is so tight, it might not even be designed to be taken apart. So I guess I'll just put lube near the outside and hope it makes it onto the inside. Like, I literally can't even make an opening large enough for this thing. So it's not any better. Only a fool would use finger tricks on this cube. Okay, we're gonna move on to the Void Cube now, but check the end of the video for a full solve on this. The idea of a Void Cube is just, it's a regular 3x3 but with no centers. And this is actually a really cool design because you can see all the way through it. A whole new challenge. Oh, and we have a French translation of that pun. Do puns work that way? Can you just translate a language and have a pun still work? All right, someone in the comments, if you speak French, can you tell me if this makes sense? Yeah, here it is again, holy puzzler, right? Hole, and this that's the direct translation for holy. But it bears no resemblance to the word hole, so this is just not even a pun anymore. Wow, this actually looks kind of nice. So I have no expectations for how it turns. Yeah, it's not amazing. But the reason I have no expectations is because this is such a cool design that that's not even the point of it. Like, I'm not expecting this to turn fast. It's just amazing how they managed to make a cube without a core. Okay, technically it does have a core here. It's just like a cage that the pieces lie on, but not a conventional core. So the fact that it turns decently at all is pretty nice. Now there are stickers here. I think it would be cool if they used tiles like the 4x4 as well, but oh well. Of course we have to lube this as well. Ooh, new strategy. Right, I think that worked. Okay, so not great at turning still, but not terrible either. As in, for what it is, I'm fine with how it turns. All right, so I'm gonna time a solve. It's going to be a bit annoying because what I noticed is I'm gonna make the yellow cross first and there is no white. So actually what goes opposite of yellow is red. They kind of just made up this color scheme completely different. So I'm going to try and do it, but I may mess up. So here we go. Start with the yellow cross. Okay, and I think this is in the correct order. It has to be in the right order, otherwise I'll have to fix it later. But okay, then I'll just do F2L, so it's weird without the centers. I was actually looking for the centers for a second before I realized that they're just not here. And also I have to do wrist turns because otherwise I would be slower. See, I keep trying to do finger turns, but it's just not going to work. I have to be disciplined, stay with my wrist turns. Okay, so red is on top, so I'm just gonna like do my last pair in a way that keeps the red on top. Did I did that wrong. Okay, let's just skip OLL here. And nice, okay, no parity. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second by parity. Oh, why am I doing the long version of this algorithm? There's a shorter one that I don't usually use, but it would be so much faster with hand turns like this. All right, there we go. So what I mean by parity is you could get something like this, like something you'd see on 4x4, where this is not a possible way the edges can be swapped, or you can also have corners swapped. So basically your cube ends up in an impossible position that would never show up on a 3x3, but this happens because the centers are not here, so you can't actually tell where you're solving the pieces to, and if the centers are wrong, then this can happen. So if you're a speed cuber, you've definitely heard about parity. This is maybe a parity you haven't seen before because it's a void cube, but this exact sort of thing does happen on 4x4 as well. And of course, there's also parity situations in blindfolded and 6x6 and so on. So here, how to fix parity, I'm sure there's an algorithm for this, but what I just do is turn the centers off by one slice. So I can just like do this. And then now I assume that the centers are all in the right spot. And so if I want to solve these two cross pieces, I can't just move them back down because then the center would move. So I'm just going to solve them without moving the centers. So move this one here, and then move this one into here. So then you can just solve as usual. In this case, I can just do my OLL and I'll get a PLL skip. There we go. So I know I described parity as, oh, your centers are wrong, but there are no centers, so that's not a perfect explanation. The actual reason has to do with like how many pieces a slice moves, which is more complicated. But actually the whole idea of parity on a bunch of different puzzles is pretty interesting. I can make an entire video about like why there's parity on void cube, 4x4, 6x6. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. So overall, the void cube was pretty fun. I really like how it looks, not so much how it turns, but I mean, I'm not sure if it can look this great if it was something that turned better. Okay, now back to the 4x4. I'm gonna try a solve on this. I'm gonna get my serious mat because this is serious business. All right, I have 8 minutes left of footage. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I didn't start the timer. So I'm making the white center. Luckily, I got an easy case. I'm gonna try and save as many moves as I can here. So I'll leave one yellow piece up here and put the last one. Okay, this is so much. Never mind. I was about to say it was so much easier than I thought it would be, but it's not. Okay, so now I'm doing the Yao method, but on this side because I'm doing things lefty. So I made a red cross piece, blue cross piece. Oh boy, we're going fast. Nope, it's 27 seconds. Green, and let's just start. No, I'll do orange. Okay, there we go. Attach it here. Oh man, my look ahead is great right now. I never think about going efficient on 4x4 because I'm always just trying to turn fast. So I never think too hard about how I can save moves. And now that I have to go really slow, I don't even know how I'm gonna save moves. I'm just doing exactly the same type of solution I would as if I wasn't going fast. Oh, that was so useful. This move right there, because I'm gonna insert this one. All right, then I need yellow, green on the bottom left and blue, red. Okay, that's 3 edges. Wow. This new type of turning technology. Okay, that time it actually added an extra move, so that wasn't a good one. Forgetting to use my wrists again, so... This is so frustrating. Okay. Still trying to use my fingers. There's just no getting around these habits. I'm not going to be able to change this. The bottom keeps moving. All right, and wow. See what I'm doing here? I just made 2 pairs at once. Insert. Oh no, I have parity. Okay, I don't know, I'll do it here. No, my muscle memory. I hope this is right. I'm so sad. Okay. Let's just hope that that fixed parity. Well, I have edges unsolved. This is a disaster. How do I cycle 3 edges? How does any of this work? This goes to here, goes to here. No, it goes there. These. Okay. Commutator? Wow. Oh, sweet. Okay, I did it. That was unexpected. That was a sad solve. Do I do OLCP? No, it's too many moves. Okay, good. No parity. Oh, yeah. Guys, don't buy this. If for some reason after all that you still want to watch me deal with Rubik's products, then check out the video on the end screen. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys had fun, because I didn't. My hands are really tired. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.